a little game session which is going to be conducted by Mr. Sengupta over here. And soon after that, as I had mentioned earlier, the 5th edition of Hackstars, an initiative by ABP in the INFOCOM 2017 this year, have got their winners here this evening. And apart from giving away the certificates and the prizes to our winners for this Hacksters, we also have a live ethical hacking workshop which will be conducted right here for you. And trust me, that is going to be very, very interesting. And I'm equally sure you all are waiting for it like I am.
How many?
Well, before Mr. Sengupta takes over, I would request all of you to kindly be seated as one of the most interesting...
How many of you want to play the game? Can I see some hands? How many of you want to play the game? The hacking game. Why so serious? Let's play a game, the card game. Very common sense questions that we will be asking. Please settle down. We have some empty chairs at the... Do we? No. Reserve. Okay. Rafila, I need some helping hand with distributing the cards. So, we will distribute 5 sets to each of the 5 round tables. If you want to play the game, then you have to come to the round table. And everybody in the round table have to play the game. Who is the spokesperson for this table? Who will answer from this table? You will be answering. Who is answering from this table? Who is answering from this table? You will be answering. Who is answering from that table? You will be answering, right. So who is answering from this table? Okay, you are answering from this table. Right. And who is answering from that table? The hacker. Okay. I want the audience to also participate, because I will come back to you people at the last rows. If they fail to answer, maybe I will ask you, okay, what is the possible answer? You have 10 set of papers. You have 10 set of cards, each card costing 100 Bitcoin, not actual. The virtual currency. I thought of adding it to Bitcoin, you will feel more excited. So you have 100 Bitcoins for each of the papers. You have to keep 5 of them as per your choice, what you think you need for your company, and give back the remaining 5. So I need a volunteer. I need one volunteer. Who is the volunteer? Who is the volunteer? Who is the volunteer? Are you the volunteer? Can you take back 5 papers from there? Please make a choice which paper you want to keep. These are the cards that you have in hand. I will show you video. I will show you a case study, a video, and you have to tell me what is the problem, and you have to tell me the solution. So what can happen? You know the solution, but you have given away the card. Or you know the solution and you are showing me the card. Or you are showing me the wrong card. Please look into the cards and let me know which card you want to keep and give back the remaining 5 cards. Sir, you are playing with them. Sorry? Can you please give back the 5 cards? How many are there? This game actually reflects the corporate problem. You don't have the budget to buy everything in this market. You have a limited budget, so you can only buy certain amount of solution, and you have to defend your company from cyber attacks using whatever solution you have invested into. So it's a real life corporate problem that you have 5 cards in hand. You have given out 5 cards because you cannot afford them. So you have to defend your company with the 5 cards that you have chosen. 5 from this table, right? Can I have the 5 cards from the other tables? Volunteers, please. You have counted, no? 5. 5. Counted 5. Which table is left? Quick decision. I think that table has given 5 cards. This table done, this table done, this table done. So we are only waiting for the last table. That table needs to ask the CFO. Fight with whatever cards you have. This dilemma will continue as I will start showing you the videos. Done? 5 cards? Done? Counted? 5 cards? Huh? This is not part of the game. This is just to give you an idea how we need to play the game. I will show you the video and then I will ask you, what was the problem? What was the problem? And I want some volunteers to move around with microphone. So you can tell me that these are the problems why these companies face the cyber security threat. Please listen to the video and then you tell me as many problems that you can find.
These guys are good. Let's get to work. A hot little startup with a great idea. Their target, a ProPass. Offices in 12 countries, 5,000 staff. You'd think they'd be secure, wouldn't you? Make some noise. Pulse. A smokescreen. A decoy breach to hide what they're really after. Confidential information hidden in the depths of the system. Come on. Still here? The computer's crashed.
Join the club. See you Monday.
It's okay for some. Right now, the chances are someone, somewhere, is attacking you. And you don't even know it. Okay, chaps. We're in. I bet you're wondering how they got this far. Give us a smile. Lovely. She's in. Sensitive passwords and system details from a keystroke logger hidden under a desk for 6 months. You got it?
Easy.
What was the problem? What else? You can tell me outside the cards because this is not game. The game has not started. This is just an intro, video. What was the problem? Exactly what was the problem? Right. One, access card and and we are all talking about thinking about our own company. If I go out during lunchtime in Rajarhat or Sector 5, how many people are moving around with their ID card hanging down their neck? Major problem. That's what they did. And in a company of 4,000 people, if I can clone this card, ID card, people will not stop me. You can ask me access control, but I will do tailgating. I will do tailgating. So when I go out and see in Sector 5 and Rajarhat, I thought this is a video that if everybody must see. What other problems were there? I can write many problems over here. The font will get so small that you will not be able to see from the last row. How many times you have changed the CCTV? How many of you can check the CCTV from your mobile device? I mean your mobile, remotely from anywhere? One. Can I see some hands? Okay, so you have the option to check what is happening in your home or at your office from your mobile. CCTV is at home or office and you are checking from the mobile. So when was the last time you have changed the password of that? If not, sorry? You got the answer. Right, so now we are starting the game. Number one, the first one, I will show you an image. Very easy to understand what is the problem. I just want to see how good is your reflex because everybody knows the answer. Card is over there. If you are smart, you will put the card in a way that you can quickly pick up and show. I will just see the reflex because the answer is very obvious. What is the solution to this problem? Is it visible? I think you can understand. Right? What is that? 10. What is that? 10. What is that? What is the problem? Oh, excellent. See, you are the geek out here. This is a tax refund email. everybody would love to see how much tax has been refunded. I obviously chose this example because this can happen with any of you. It's not always a click on a link, sometimes it's an attachment. Please find the attachment to see your tax refund. The moment you download the attachment, it's a ransomware attack. What else? Other than tax refund, there's a nice example. Purchase order. Please find attached to your purchase order. I don't know what I have. Sorry? Please find your appraisal. The moment you click on that, definitely that appraisal is never coming. So I thought of, but the answer can be anything. I thought of email gateway and email content filtering. I believe nobody has chosen that card. Nobody has chosen that card. That's why it is not there. Right? So all of you have left that card, you thought it is not important. But in terms of email, most of the attack is starting from the email. So that's a very, very vital solution. So 0 points to everybody. Awareness is definitely important, but there's a direct solution, a direct card given to you. Okay. So 0 for everybody. Coming to the next one. Another video.
Hack into a personal cell phone than you might think. Nearly 2/3 of Americans own a smartphone. Attacks on phones are growing, and that puts the personal information of millions of Americans at risk. On this Sunday's 60 Minutes, Sharon Alfonsi investigates why phones are so vulnerable. She also looks at the surprising role hackers play in protecting our data. Sharon, good morning.
Good morning. Well, as the number of mobile devices explodes, so does the number of attacks on our cell phones. Sometimes you know your phone has been hacked, but often you don't. We sat down with some of the world's best hackers who showed us just how easy it is for them to get access to everything on your phone. Is everything hackable?
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
If somebody tells you you can't do it.
I don't believe it.
John Herring offered to prove it. So he gathered a group of ace hackers at our Las Vegas hotel. Each of them a specialist in cracking mobile devices and figuring out how to protect them.
Would you put your money in a bank that didn't test the locks on their safes? You know, we need to try and break it to make sure that the bad guys can't.
How easy is it to break the phone right now?
Very easy.
As you've seen, pretty trivial.
So do I need to connect to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It started when we logged on to the hotel Wi-Fi. At least it looked like the hotel Wi-Fi. Herring had created a ghost version. It's called spoofing.
I mean, this looks legitimate.
It looks very legitimate. So you're connected,
I am.
and I have your email.
You have access to my email right now?
Yeah, it's coming through right now. I now have a ride-sharing application up here, all the information that's being transmitted, including your account ID, your mobile phone, which I just got the mobile number, then more importantly, I have all the credit cards associated with that account.
Now, the hack that you just saw,
What was the problem? I think he's already showing the answer. What is the answer? What is the answer? Okay. You are raising 2 cards. You can raise all 5 cards. What was your answer? That is the corporate problem. The whole game is meant for that. You know the answer, but you have left out the card. You didn't think that it is important. When you have chosen you have set your budget. You only have those choices. choose between them. You cannot go outside that. Okay, let me come to the problem. What was exactly the problem? How did it start? Connecting to a hotel Wi-Fi. Indians love free Wi-Fi. Moment we see that there is a free Wi-Fi, we connect to it. Think of it, when you go to a hotel, I know there are companies who has a policy that if you find a hotel Wi-Fi, don't use the company Wi-Fi, company mobile data. There are companies who say if you go to a hotel, use the hotel Wi-Fi instead of the company data. And the moment you go and see a nice Wi-Fi, you connect to it. Most of the Wi-Fi at this moment are created by the hacker. It's like a trap. So when next time you see a free Wi-Fi, it can be a Wi-Fi, can be a hotspot created by a hacker, so that the moment you connect to it, he start getting all the data. So what was the solution? I had one good solution in one of the cards, which I believe all of you have given away. I mentioned VPN. How many of you have that card, VPN? So that was the one you wanted to exchange. See, again, you don't have the answer because you didn't put your budget into it. Okay, let's go to the zero. Zero for everybody. I am not sure if you can see that, but there is another video out here. Not this one, not this one, not this one. Okay. So I believe I have not opened this, but I can show it over here. This is a very common, can any of you identify what is happening out here? The hackers over here will be able to identify. This is SQL map. This is SQL map. They are dumping tables. Whatever I am showing you in the game, in the extreme hacking, we will show you live demo. So hacking into mobiles, hacking into CCTV, I will give you live demos in the extreme hacking. In the last session of today for hacksters. You have, this is a screenshot of SQL map. SQL map is a tool to hack into software. I mean, sorry, into database. What is the solution? What is the solution? Vulnerability and patch management. What is the solution? Anybody else? Anyone else? Come on, you have given all the good cards. No. That is the answer. Firewall is also, as a web application, firewall can be an answer. But root cause should be a source code review. If the source code can be hardened, then definitely that will lead to a lot of good safety. Coming to the next one. Okay, this is a Norse video. This is just a screenshot, not a, I believe we have this video. Right. Have any of you seen this? You can go and check. This is a real-time video of all the attacks going on all over the world. What type of attack is going on? This is a distributed denial of service. We'll give you a live demo of this in the last session. What is the solution? So this is one part where everybody has invested money. Okay, thank you very much. Can you give one example of a very famous distributed denial of service case within India? One of the very famous e-commerce site, let's not take the name of the site, whichever site maybe, was having a maybe million sale or something like that, whatever. So what has happened, they knew that there will be 1 million users who will be coming and buying. The moment the site opened for that sale, the site was down. It was not because of the 1 million customers who has tried to buy from the site, because there was somebody else who started denial of service into the site. And they never thought of that. How much money they lost. You know, everybody over here know which site I'm talking about, but it was a famous case of distributed denial of service. The site went down, and in 1 hour it can lose millions. They were ready for the customer, pressure from the customer. They knew that so many people will try to log into the site, but they were never ready for that DDoS attack. What is the problem? Okay, what is the solution? If you have cards, show me what is the solution. You don't have the card. You know the answer. No. What is the answer? Can you read out, please? Not really. Not really. You are very near, close to the answer. What actually happened? Error 500 is basically a server issue. So problem is not with the client side. It is not my connection which has gone wrong. My connection is perfect. Otherwise it would have been a 400 error. Page is still there, but the server has issue. So it belongs to the error number 500. See, if the server has issue, it is written that we are experiencing abnormal traffic to our network. It can be a DDoS attack. It can be anything. So how will you stop it? Well, it can be a root cause, can be web application penetration testing. It can be a web application firewall. There can be a lot of answers, but definitely not backup and not backup. What is the problem? What is the problem? Can anybody tell me what is the problem? Show me the card. So it's number 10, awareness. All of you have it. Great. Can anybody explain what is the problem? Obirup? And? And? Very vital point missed out. And? sitting inside a data center and taking a selfie. Selfie is not the problem. Timing and location is the problem. He is taking a selfie. How many times we take picture within the office? We never think what I am showing to the outside world in the background. And it can be a critical data center. This guy is sitting within the data center and taking a selfie with a screen open. So next time when you see your office photo on Facebook, some birthday party or I don't know what party, make sure that you spread the awareness that please do not take the selfie in a way that you expose a lot of information through your background picture. That should not get exposed to the outside world, because the next thing they will do, they will upload this into Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Microphone. See, I have chosen very elementary problems, right?
Yeah.
Just to open your eyes. It is not Greek Latin. I am not showing you hacking or live thing. It happens with everybody. That you are taking selfie within the office, exposing critical infrastructure at the background. Yes, please.
Yeah, so it is not only showing the data on the monitor. By checking the rack, we can understand there is IBM servers are there inside. Network
I
cabling
think guys
patching
from
is going
IBM
on.
will not be happy with that.
Now, there is network repairing is going on as cable is outside, and that data center is not having adequate lighting, so torch is there. So, yeah. So, like at least we can understand if from a hacker point of scenario, we can understand where the location, what servers you are using, network. Like I can go to the reception and I can demand that network networking repairing going on. I am from network department, as it is
So
actually
immediately
going on.
opportunities for the security
Yeah.
guy could go and tell them that I can take up this awareness training.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very good. This is very common problem with every office, not just IT companies. So I said that security awareness training. Okay, coming to next one. What is the problem? Card, please. Show me the card. Yes, which card? Yeah. How many of you know that this is the biggest reality in India? How frequently you use your ATM, bank ATM? 60% of the 2.25 lakh ATM in India runs on Windows XP. 60% as of today. And XP can be hacked. How easy is to hack an XP? How much? How much time it will take? It takes couple of seconds to hack into XP. And our banks are actually running all the ATMs in Windows XP. If you go to Google, Microsoft has said, we take no liability. And this XP has become obsolete back in 2015 or 16 with the circular coming on 2014. And now we are in 2017. As a corporate, how many of your corporate has a policy of not using XP within the office? So it's a strict policy, don't use XP. Use XP, you will get hacked. Sitting duck, good news, your ATMs are running on XP. It's a bad news. Yes, sorry? Yes? Yeah, why will he insert his card when I see the XP screen over there? This is not operating actually, malfunctioning. Every problem that I am telling you over here is prevalent in India, in Calcutta, in your daily life. Moment you move out of this room, you will put into an ATM machine which runs on Windows XP. Show me the card. One, two, three, four, five. What is this problem? This is a ransomware, right?
Definitely, definitely.
The famous screen of ransomware. I believe, I hope nobody sees this screen on their monitor. This picture. So ransomware basically lock. You know why there is no ransomware in mobile? There was a ransomware back in 2013 for mobile. But why did it fail? Because there is a cloud backup. It miserably failed. Ransomware did come for mobiles in 2013, but it failed. Only the ransomware guys never thought that everybody has a cloud backup. Most of the people have cloud backup. Apple automatically has a cloud backup. So it failed. Nobody was affected. So what is the solution? Backup. So whoever has shown me the backup card is given me the actual answer. But there are other answers. Yes, that patching is needed. So which one out of this? Okay, let's go into a video again. We have 10 questions, so this is our second last.
Have you ever seen posts on social networks or emails under your name that you didn't send? Is your computer running slowly, or do you often find your screen filled with pop-up ads? All of these things could be symptoms of infection and might indicate that your computer is part of a botnet. But what is a botnet? A botnet is a network of computers infected with malware that responds to an attacker to perform any activity they want. These infected computers are also known as bots or zombies, and their master is called the botmaster. The infection will enable cybercriminals to control these infected computers remotely. So, how does it spread and why? When surfing the internet, it is very common that we download software for useful and legitimate purposes. But while some software appears to be safe, once installed, it can actually have a malicious purpose. This is known as a Trojan and is a major cause of the spread of botnets. We can find them in social networks and all over the web. With this army of zombies, botmasters can use these networks to commit crimes such as financial fraud, malware distribution, identity theft, mass mailing of spam, storing illegal content, and they can even collapse websites through massive attacks. With a single botnet, cybercriminals can commit many crimes in one day and put users' sensitive data at risk. Meanwhile, they often don't even know they're infected. So,
How can I protect? Show me the card. Last question to, I hope you have enjoyed this game. It's an eye-opener, it's an entertainment, it's a fun game. Last question to all of you. Again, I will show you a video.
CCTVs are used everywhere: hotels, gyms, swimming pools, classrooms, workplaces, jewelry shops, and even on the car parkings. What's a CCTV and how does it work? CCTV stands for closed circuit television. Most of the CCTV cameras which we use for surveillance are of IP cameras. IP cameras are used because of its high resolution video feed. It also provides a direct communication between the computer network and the internet. As a result, we can view the live feed from anywhere and by using any device. We'll be needing three things in order to access the video feed.
I will not go into the details. We have a lot of people from the police department within this room. I was discussing with them during lunch. How many of you have again, CCTV at home and office which you can check from your mobile? I asked this question before. Can I see some hands again? You have a CCTV at home or office which you can check from your mobile remotely. I have one. I can check my office from my mobile, what is going on over there. You know what is the biggest problem with this CCTV? If I can see remotely, a hacker can also see remotely, provided he has the IP, ID and password. This video gives a step-by-step demo of how to hack into a CCTV. Unbelievingly, everything is available on YouTube. Right from how to make a bomb to how to hack into a CCTV. When was the last time you have changed the password of that CCTV? Do you ever change the password? We always change the password of your email ID for our bank. But when was the last time we have changed the password of the CCTV? Do you know that when the service provider has installed that CCTV, the ID and password is admin and admin 123? Or admin and password? Hackers know that. So the only thing that they need to know is the static IP. And immediately they will check what is going on inside the house. Robbers. In one of the sessions, they have shown you Rent a Hacker, right? They have shown a slide on Rent a Hacker. So you now know in the dark web session, now you know where to rent the hacker. So what the robbers are doing, they have gone high-tech. They are renting a hacker and telling them, tell me what is going on inside these houses. What is the best time to give a visit? And when I go for a visit, you please monitor remotely whether somebody is coming. See efficiency. So they are increasing the efficiency and reducing the time needed they want to spend within the house. Because they know exactly where you keep your jewelry, your money, where you have secretly hidden the keys. Everything is visible and they are watching for at least 1 to 2 months before going to your house. And they will just wrap up the operation within 15 minutes. They don't have to search, they know everything. And the robbers are actually what they are doing. They know that if I use the hackers, they are my insurance. They are my eyes. So if you have a CCTV at home, just like your ID for email ID or bank ID, you please make sure that when you go back home, your router or modem or CCTV doesn't have admin 123 or ID password, and you change the password very frequently. My objective was just to give an eye-opener through this game, because the real demo will start in the last session in extreme hacking, where we will, everything I said, I'll give you live demo over here. So that will be a very interesting one, but I wanted an interactive game where everybody plays with me. And I have shown you problems which you don't need to be a techie to understand. So next time when you go out for lunch, please keep this within the pocket. Thank you very much.